But at the beginning, if you really think about it, you're like, there were very few people that brought that kind of melody to hip hop.
And then Nelly, like when you think about it, Nelly and Ja Rule are like really like the fucking like the start of what's going on today.
Yeah,
like, because they was singing, harmonizing, and rapping.
Totally.
You know
them and probably Mace would probably be like another one that.
Oh yeah, Mace was good. But you know what? I was listening to you ever heard of Timex Social Club?
Yeah, Rumors.
Club Nouveau.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to they shit because I listen to a lot of old shit now. Like I just be studying different melodies and vibes and shit and trying to figure out ways to attack. And I'm listening to they shit. I'm like, damn, they was singing and rapping.
Yeah.
Like they probably like the originators of this shit, but never got the credit. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
That like I feel like that funk from the '80s is very like. You ever listen to like Dame Funk stuff?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like I feel like that.
I had a show with Dame Funk down the street on Virgil. What is it's
called?
I
didn't know you played at the Virgil.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Me, Dame Funk, Polyester, Jay Worthy, and it's crazy because like for me to like be able to fit in all these different circles and still be me, like I'm not changing shit I do, like and people accept. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, I feel like there hasn't been like that many rappers that have been able to kind of weave through the different. Like LA's a weirder city, I think. For it's so big that I feel like it's not like New York where it's like it's huge, but it's like there's 3 places where I feel in New York. LA is like it's so spread out.
Yeah,
so it's hard to kind of like connect the dots
right
in the same way. I mean, did you feel like it took a while to kind of, because you've been making music for a while, since like 2012 more or less?
But I don't think it necessarily took a while for me to do it, because at the beginning I knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't know how far I wanted to go with it. You know what I mean? And it was just like me stepping outside of my area, my hood. You know what I mean?
When did that change?
And then once I stepped out around Enterprise too, after that's when I started stepping out.
Yeah.
And because I was like real antisocial. Like in my hood, like they don't breed you to like step out into the world and go get it. It's like everything is in the hood. You know what I mean? Everything is with one of the homies, or I'm not saying that they say it's not a good idea, but it's like it's dry over there, man. Like the pattern. So once I broke up out of that and start stepping out into the world, you know what I mean, with my music, I think people took to it real well.
Do you think that's why Compton produced like the most like LA rappers? Is because there's that Compton tradition dating back to Eazy-E and NWA, where it's like there's almost like I don't want to say like I don't know. I feel like they.
I mean, on a nationwide scale, if you look at it like that, but
it might just be Dre.
But it's like Cube was South Central.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But based on him being under Easy, I guess maybe it was like just say you straight.
What's interesting too, because you're talking about the busing, where it's like Cube. I feel like when he goes to Taft, like
he went to Taft. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? He write in depth about the city. And I do as well. I never thought about that. And he from right down the street, like 111 in Western. I'm off 111 in Maine, San Pedro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but I think just like when as far as mainstream is concerned, people would say Compton, but it's a lot of South Central artists. You know what I'm saying? You got Dub C, you got Mac 10 from Inglewood.
Dub C is one of the greatest rappers of all time, I think.
Yeah, you got Mac 10. The Shadiest One is like my favorite Dub C album.
Right.
Like it's definitely a LA classic. Like, I even reference a few of those lines. I think, or I want to. You know what I'm saying? But I was a big fan of Dub. So.
Yeah, also one of the all-time great C-Walks.
Yeah, hell yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, no, I just saw a video where it was like I found it on YouTube, and it was like Dub C is C-walking and Crip is blood walking, and then it's kind of like
Dub C Quick and Corrupt, I think at that Cali is
yeah. That's amazing. So then like in the last like the first time I heard of you was I saw the G Shit video.
G Shit, yeah.
And then
that's
I was like,
Enterprise too.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, like was that? I mean, that was something that it was like I could tell I shared it with a couple of people and everyone and kind of clicked. What do you think it was that like at that point allowed it to kind of like click for you? Like whether it was musically or whether it was just kind of culturally in the city that kind of allowed it to take off?
I think just maybe like the lack of other artists. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you know, I'm doing what I do, but I can't really just brag like I'm the greatest, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just speaking for a group of people. So I think it's just the lack of people speaking for the lifestyle or the city or the town or the area, just shit that we go through, like the lack of that. At that time, it was just all like party shit, like bitch suck my dick and shit like that. Yeah. Even though I do that too, but it just wasn't like too much in-depth street shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? On that level. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's cool. And then with Shit Don't Stop, how do you think you kind of, do you feel like that was the kind of project where you really kind of came into your own as an artist? Or
yeah, Shit Don't Stop. Shit Don't Stop definitely opened up a lot of ears, and it also opened up my lane like even more. You know what I mean? Like it's like you can't really put your finger on the exact genre. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say G-Funk because of the synths and the melodies of the beat. But, I probably wouldn't consider it that. You know what I mean? And then the topics, just, a lot of different things. Like, but Shit Don't Stop really, it woke me up, you know what I'm saying? To you, a lot of other, you showed me a lot of love too, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people fuck with me through you, man. For real.
One. Yeah.
Hell yeah, but
I mean, I think my cat is puking right now, but so apologies if that's happening right now. It's yeah. That's how how we do it. Yeah, he's fun. He's fun. This cat's puke.
Yeah,
fun.
But shit don't stop.
It gives the podcast some real street.
Shit don't stop. Definitely and just the whole team was a little more structured. You know what I'm saying? Pun came on board. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was knowledgeable about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what I want, so. It's definitely like my intro to I'm here.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because I feel like it's music. Like if the music, you can tell everyone you want. If it doesn't click with people, then you know what I mean. Like
that's the hardest. That's like the hardest thing being an artist is just to get people to pay attention. Like if you could get people to pay attention, like you got something. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I think that's like the hardest thing because I've seen so many people that's tight. Yeah. Or have a lot of features, or have this going on and that going on, and you think it's going that's the hardest shit, man. To get people to pay attention.
Who stands out for you as someone that you thought was great that just didn't maybe get the attention they deserved, or
shit, man. There's so many people from LA that's great, and I feel didn't really I think people like Trey D, for example. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I mean, he went to prison for
First Eastsiders record's amazing.
Exactly, the Eastsiders album is a classic. You know what I mean, and it's a shame the world know about him, but not the world they don't really know about him. So people like that, and I mean it's a lot of artists that's still active right now. Yeah. So I can't really say yet because they might fuck around and blow up. Yeah. You know,
it was interesting because I feel like it might have been Tay the Third who told me that he started rapping because I don't know if it was either Trady or Goldie Loke, but he was in prison, and then I guess basically he got Tay the Third to start rapping because it's you should do, you know what I mean? So even there he was kind of trying to be supportive and kind of
Trady is definitely a real OG, man, and a solid dude. I'm actually on the General's list too. I was in the pen with him too.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yep. Back in, I think that was 2008 when we was on the yard together. And he was a good dude. And what's crazy? We was in a pen together, but we never spoke. I never spoke to him. Yeah. Because I was young, hothead, and the way everybody treated him on the yard, Trady, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't really want to feel like I was one of them dudes, ass kissing and dick riding. So we never spoke, you know what I'm saying? Until we got on the street, you know what I mean? And then a lot of the times, I like to just let my reputation speak. Yeah. You know what I mean? As opposed to me, hey, bro, I'm whoop-de-whoop. I do this, I do that, I do that, I do that. Yeah. That's to me, that's so typical. People just walking up telling you their whole resume.
I feel like I appreciate that. I feel like a lot of people get further doing that, but it's it's kind of, you lose some dignity.
Yeah, it sucks, bro. It kind of sucks, and that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. This motherfucker right here tell me all the time to snap up out of that, but it's I'm damn near an old dog when it come to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, it's but I feel it only I feel it only matters when you first come into the game, anyways. Because 2 Chainz is 40 years old, but is people, or even Juicy J when he left 3 6 Mafia, he was 36, 37, and a lot,
Exactly.
whole generation of college kids thought he was like a new rapper.
Exactly, and they so popping. Like, you get to the point where you so popping, and you just like your name, the shit that you do is so big. Like, age disappear. Like E40.
Yeah, he's
many
E40 is
motherfuckers-
49.
How many people say E40 is an old ass nigga? He's 50 years old. I don't want to. No, nobody says that.
Snoop is almost,
Snoop. Like,
Snoop
nobody says that. These people are great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do great shit. So
Yeah.
age don't matter.
Actually, the new Snoop album is really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you got an album coming out in July with Jay Worthy.
I believe so. If that's when they gonna drop it.
Yeah.
You know, I've been waiting for over a year now
So
to get that one out.
Yeah.
So
What else you got going on?
let's just say
This is-
TBA.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
text.
This
talk,
probably won't be out
TBA.
for a while anyway. So
Yeah. So I don't know exactly when that dropped, but you know, we got a lot of visuals, more music.
yeah. I wanted to ask you about the I like the No Limit. You were rapping over. Was it Ain't My
that
Fault?
Ain't My Fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ain't My Fault.
Was that like a favorite song when you were a kid?
Ain't My Fault was a big song.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
It Ain't My Fault. That was a real big song, and I
Made Urkel hip hop.
yeah, that was probably around the end of No Limit that I actually caught, and that was towards the ass end of the of them being on top.
Yeah, make him say they had some
Make them say was also shit
late-
that you can't miss. Now I listen to the catalog of shit that I that I missed.
well, Spotify. It's a good thing about Spotify is you can go back and
exactly. You could do your studies and everything.
listen to all the Soulja Slim.
Yeah, but Ain't My Fault. I think I don't know how I got the beat.
Yeah.
But I got the beat and I was just feeling good, man, and I ripped it. And you know what's the crazy thing about that song? I put that song out a year before that video.
No, really?
Nobody listened to it. Nobody listened to it. And I needed a freestyle because we was doing the G styles every 1,000 followers. I was dropping a G.
Yeah.
And I needed one and I didn't have one. And I'm like, man, drop this shit again. And
Yeah.
we dropped it again and it went up.
Yeah.
And it was out for a whole fucking year.
Yeah. That's interesting how I feel like sometimes it's not about the caliber. You have to get to that level where it kind of,
Right.
it's some tipping point
And
kind of
then,
cliche.
you know what's the craziest part? A lot of people that consider themselves day one followers and was on all my shit,
Yeah.
they heard it again and didn't realize that
Yeah.
it was out a year ago and said, man, your flow is getting better. You're growing as an artist. I'm like, shit, I did that shit last year, you know?
So what, I want to do, how did the, that's cool that you did the thing with Priority because I feel that was a very, a very LA.
Yeah, that was kind of more
good
so I guess a kid's dream, somebody being a fan of West Coast, shit, I'm with Priority. You know what I'm saying? I did something with them. You know what I mean? They distributed All Blue. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So and they did vinyl for it. That's out now.
Nah, they didn't do vinyl for it. The Shit Don't Stop is on vinyl.
Shit Don't Stop.
Marriage.
Did you press up the vinyl yourself for Shit Don't Stop?
Nah. A vinyl company. What's the name of that company? Omertra. I don't know how you say it, but they from overseas though.
That's cool.
Yeah, they based from overseas.
So what? We'll wind this up, but what do you think is most important for people to know about you that maybe they don't understand or gets misunderstood or,
shit. I'm a regular person. I'm a regular person. That's shit. I don't know, man. I don't even know what gets misunderstood.
Wait, do you feel pressure to have to with your hair? Like you have to kind of keep up,
Nah,
spectacular hair for the rest.
Nah, I don't feel pressure because this just something I just wake up and this is really get up and go hair.
Yeah.
I don't gotta comb my hair every day. I don't gotta go get haircuts.
Yeah,
I don't gotta do shit but just go like this and leave.
Yeah, not
You know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah, someone with long hair that it's everyone's like, well, what? I was like, nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's way more. It's way easier than maintaining the fade. I'll tell you that.
yeah, you don't have to go every week and
right.
As Jim Morrison probably would agree.
Exactly. It's a great it's a great dude, man.
All right, I was gonna say
It's rebellious.
Last question. How would you like to be remembered?
I'd like to be remembered for my music and just moves that I made and helping people.